Wienermobile.
And my wiener whistle, guys. You come see the Wienermobile in Bakersfield this week, you might just get one of these. This is pretty cool. You come around the front, look, Wienermobile even has California license plate that says Oscar Mayer. It's just crazy. It's on a tour. These two kids have been touring since June. We have Jess cooking, we have Spicy Spencer here with us this morning. For those who are unfamiliar, guys, fill us in on what you're doing. You're part of this kind of a road trip of a lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. We're traveling the country in a 27-foot-long hot dog on wheels. Right now, Spencer and I are based in the Southwest. We cover everywhere from California to Colorado.
Now, you've been on the road since June, Spencer. I imagine you and Jess know each other pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty much like a sister to me. We've spent all the time together, you know, so it's just one of those things. We've gotten to know each other really well, know what we love. Good thing is that we love the same music, so it works out really well on the road.
So what's it like, you're road tripping in this thing? I can only imagine people are just honking at you, waving constantly.
Oh, it is a blast. I mean, you can't sneak into anywhere for sure. It's one of those things that you are the attraction. It's 27-foot-long hot dogs, people getting smiles on people's faces, you know, people taking pictures at you, waving at you, honking. Just one of those things that's it's a blast even when you're stuck in traffic.
And you even set up a little sign for us behind the Wienermobile. It kind of gives us the history. What I didn't realize, I realized this thing had probably been around for decades. It's been around since 1936.
Yeah, absolutely. Oscar Mayer's nephew is actually the one who came up with the idea for the Wienermobile. Wow. And so, yeah, started in 1936 and used to go around telling everyone about how safe Oscar Mayer meat was during World War II.
Wow. And it's kind of evolved over the years. Obviously, it's a lot bigger now. Talk about what kind of car or an engine it actually sits on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a custom-built chassis based off of a truck chassis with two wheels in the back, and it's a GMC engine, 300 horsepower, V8, so we like to say it really hauls buns down the highway.
And Jess, kind of fill us in once again where you're going to be all week. Is, you know, we want to make it clear, you guys unfortunately aren't able to hand out Oscar Mayer hot dogs, but you do hand out some of these wiener whistles and you give out a lot of smiles too.
Yeah, absolutely. If you come see us this week, you'll get your very own wiener whistle. We've been giving those out for 60 years. This weekend we're going to be at Columbus Estates Nursing Home, and the Pacifica Nursing Home, and then we'll also be at the Ronald McDonald House this Saturday afternoon, so come out and see us.
Very cool. Guys, guess what? You know it wouldn't be Josh on the job if it didn't go inside this thing, hop on the shot bun seat, and go for a ride. We're going to do that coming up at the end of the hour. So don't go anywhere, and maybe, just maybe, you might see us driving around Bakersfield.
Live in the Wienermobile. All right, Josh, thank you very much. That thing, what does it do, Josh? It hauls buns?
It hauls buns. It's actually, they're not lying, it's like 300 horsepower.
Right. Wow. All right, yeah. Josh, we'll check back in with you in about 10 minutes. Thank you very much. It is coming, Josh.
Good morning, Amity. This is pretty far out, isn't it? I mean, how often do reporters go live inside the Wienermobile? And there's only one Wienermobile. Well, technically there's a couple of them throughout the United States, but there's one right now in Bakersfield. Spicy Spencer right here behind us. We have Jess cooking right now, driving us. Spencer, I mean, I guess what else is there to say besides this is a 27-foot-long hot dog you've been driving across the country? What's it been like?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I mean, it's an American icon. It's been on the road since 1936, so we've been putting smiles on since then. So it's been a blast for sure.
What's probably your funniest story to date being on tour? You guys have been traveling the country since June.
I mean, the funniest story is just probably watching people who've seen it since they were a child turn into a child. They just come back to those memories of just, you know, seeing a 27-foot-long hot dog, just, you know, jumping up and down, and you're just like, okay, you okay there?
Yeah, adults freak out more than the kids, don't they?
Oh, they do. I mean, it's a big part of those people's history. You know, children do freak out because it is a 27-foot-long hot dog, so it's one of those things.
Is it hard to drive?
No, it actually drives pretty easily. I mean, Jess cooking right now is doing great on the wheel, but it's one of those things. It drives like a large SUV. It's got an incredible turn radius, but you just do have to remember it is a pretty big dog.
And it is pretty comfortable too. I mean, I'm sitting up here. I feel like it's very luxurious. I feel like we're like in a very comfortable charter bus or something. You get common requests. Can I have a hot dog? Can I drive the Wienermobile? And unfortunately, they can't drive it. They can sit in what you call the the shop bun instead of shotgun, the shop bun seat. And instead of giving out hot dogs, you do give out these wiener whistles to everybody.
Yeah, it's to help you remember the time you saw the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So we've given them out for over 60 years now, and you only get them when you see the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So it's a nice little special momentum you get.
I'm going to let Jess continue driving here, but really quick, do you want to plug a couple of the places you'll be in Bakersfield this week, or in Kern County in general?
Yeah, so we'll be at the Safe Halloween Festival with the Children's Museum on the 30th and 31st, and then on Friday we'll be doing wiener dog races in Lake Isabella. Saturday and Sunday we'll kind of be, on Saturday we'll be at the food bank, Sunday we'll be at Columbus Estate, so just some wide different variety of places, so you'll probably see us driving somewhere down on the street.
All right, guys, so if you get a chance, come by and say hi to Jess here and to Spencer and get yourself a little whistle, huh? We all feel like kids again when 27-foot-long hot dogs in town. Guys.
Thank you so much, Josh, for being out there. I hope you bring whistles back for the crew here.
Oh, I'll hook you up. Don't worry. I got you.
All right.
We've been driving around Bakersfield. We're at 24th Street Cafe early this morning saying hi to people. They were getting their wiener whistle. And I've been talking and speaking and hanging out with, Spencer and Jess here all morning long. And the adults go crazy over this. It reminds them of their childhood. You've been doing this for months. You've been doing this since June already. I guess, what's your happiest time so far? What kind of sticks out in your mind in your travels so far?
Well, it just seems that everyone has a connection to the Wienermobile, whether it's they knew someone that worked at Oscar Mayer, they've seen it sometime in the past 7 to 8 years while we've been out on the road, or they've had a whistle before, and it's just great hearing about those memories and then being able to recreate them and bring them back with the Wienermobile and the Wiener whistles.
Spencer, did you ever think, as a recent college graduate, you'd be getting paid to drive around in a 27-foot-long hot dog?
I mean, it's always been a dream of mine. I mean, it's
always been a dream?
Yeah, it's always been a dream. Since the age of 8, I've actually known that I've wanted to drive the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So I'm happy to be one of the ones that cut the mustard to get the job. So and happy to be here.
Guys, the puns have been coming all morning. That's the first one I've heard in a while. Cut the mustard. I tell you what, this is a 27-foot-long hot dog. They've had this thing for 36 years. It's evolved over the years. But can you kind of describe to people what it's like driving it? What it's like? The attention you get. Is it comfortable?
Oh, it's a blast. I mean, there's 6 captain chairs inside, so there are nice, comfortable seats there. And then really, anywhere you're going, people are just waving, smiling, honking, taking pictures. So you're like a mini celebrity wherever you go.
And Jess, again, you guys aren't able to give out actual hot dogs. You give out these wiener whistles, which is probably even better than a hot dog, in my opinion. Your main job is to really just, get the brand out there, obviously, but bring smiles to people's faces. Where will you be in Kern County here in this next week?
This Saturday we'll be at the Ronald McDonald House, 1 o'clock, so make sure to stop by. We're also going to be at the Safe Halloween with the Kern County Children's Museum. And on Friday we're also going to be having some wiener dog races in Lake Isabella. So bring your wiener dog and come on by, 12:30.
I love it. Wiener dog races with the Wienermobile there. Guys, it's been so much fun this morning. Thank you very much for coming by. Had a blast. Welcome to Bakersfield. We showed them all around town this morning, at least the downtown part. You just heard Jess say when they'll be in town throughout the week, and they'll also be in Lake Isabella as well. So lots to look forward to. And guys, don't go anywhere because Eyewitness News, we have one more segment coming up after this commercial break. We'll be right back.